Hey everyone, hope y'all are doing great. I'm just going to be doing a general reading for y'all right now, see what's in the energy. We're sort of in this waning energy, it seems like, and I'm being guided to pull on some shadows, triggers, just darker aspects, see what needs to be healed, what circumstances might be triggering in the upcoming days or weeks for y'all, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. We will be pulling on quite a bit of energy here. So I do get the sense it might be from definitely more than one of y'all. Okay. So definitely take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. I'm not quite sure what to start with, but I felt guided to pull from the Kali Oracle. Bring out some older decks that, I haven't used in a couple weeks, along with the Nyx deck, which is the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle, and Beyond Lemuria as well. Okay, so we'll be reading from that. So first things first, and we're also going to be doing the bananagram, so we'll be pulling some tiles and the dice as well. I haven't done that in a long time, so that should be helpful. We'll go ahead and pull from the Kali Oracle first. Hopefully y'all like this view. I'm trying to convince the cat to come hang out with us. So far, we're not successful, but his bed is here, and he's got a view of the birds outside, so hopefully he'll change his mind. Maybe he'll come in at some point during this reading, give us his positive energy, his healing, loving energy. All right, Spirit for the collective. Let's get one from the Kali Oracle. I'll read a little bit of it in the beginning and finish off the end with the rest, okay? So we'll see here. This is a little different of a deck. This one's by Alana Fairchild. For those interested, I did do a deck review of it. You're welcome to check that out. See if this is something you want for yourself. Let's get one, please. We'll take the top on that. That is a book. We have Moksha of Kali. 39 might be significant as a number as well. There could be an age, maybe something that happened 39 days ago or will happen 39 days from now. Interesting. I'm hearing timing on that. The 12th, December, 3rd, and March might be significant. What are those signs? We've got Capricorn, Sagittarius, right? Okay, for the 12th. December, okay. We've got Aries and Pisces here as well, okay? That could be you, that could be them, whoever is in the situation here triggering, okay, or feeling triggered by. So take it how it resonates. I'm also hearing life path number with the 3 there as well, so you could be a life path number 3. That is a pretty image. Love it. Maybe something's blossoming or has flowered or will come to fruition. All right. Let's see here. Moksha of Kali. There we are. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her? Soon you will see things in a better light. So it may seem a little dark at first, but then the light will be shining on it, okay? You're going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Definitely lotus flower energy is here, okay? Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will track the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. I'm also hearing distraction here, so maybe there is some opposition, but it's meant as a redirect for you at this time, okay? So let's go ahead and roll the dice here, the Astro dice, maybe whatever signs, planetary placements. I even kind of start seeing, the tarot in this as well from the major arcana. So I've been going kind of with that with these reads I've done for self to really kind of see how long these might be with this deck selection here, okay? All right, we've got Sagittarius, excuse me, Sagittarius. So that's definitely temperance energy here. There might be a balancing act. You could be guarded or protected by a team, all right, a spiritual team. There might be a need for some patience at this time, okay? I do see Cancer energy here as well. So there's definitely some progress moving forward here, balancing everything out between your masculine and your feminine, light and dark and all that as well, all right? You're going to need strength with Leo here. I'm just getting a sense of what I'm sensing off of this. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of spiritual evolution happening here. And then you have a Virgo energy. So maybe you might need to go within. There might be epiphanies. You might even have paranormal experiences. You could also be guided by your team at this time. Maybe they're the ones manifesting for you. And you're going to need some strength through it. Maybe it's going to be shocking, okay? But they're definitely going to show you the way out of a dark spot, okay? You could also have these signs in your chart, or this could be related to whomever you're dealing with, okay? We also had Pisces and Aries, and definitely Sagittarius and Capricorn, okay? All right, tell me more, Spirit. Stargazing Oracle. I'm sure you've seen all the shorts and shorters, pickas. Been using them a lot lately. All right, let's see. One more. Earth element, third quarter. Okay. There's definitely a sense of stability, some grounding needed at this time. Again, with that patience. There's also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here as well. Things in the tangible. Maintaining practicality and solid foundations. Maybe getting out more in nature might be helpful at this time. Hold on a second. I'm going to deal with that incense there that wants to start leaning and drop the ash in the wrong spot. There we go. Third quarter. Forgiveness, contemplation, reflection, reevaluation, introspection, revision, changes are required. Keep trusting, all is not lost, and adjustments. So there's going to be some things to adjust to. All right. You might need to exercise some forgiveness at this time. Reflect on a few things. Reevaluate, introspect. I do see that with the Virgoan energy that's there. Okay. But keep trusting. Stay grounded, rooted. Get into nature if it helps. You might want to meditate in nature. I'm thinking of that hermit energy here. Just focus on what you got to do day to day. Okay, so whatever it pops off for you, don't let it distract you. All right, let's talk about what's going to distract here, what's going to trigger that you are being guided through. All right, let's get 3. This deck is good at a little bit everything. All right, one more. Alright, maybe something that's persistent, won't stop, won't go away, this stalker energy. Yep, you're definitely being protected. You have the spiritual warfare card here. That's your team. Next 72 hours. Okay. I'm going to clarify that stalker energy. Let's get 3 on that. Okay, interesting. Peace. Interesting. Maybe things are going to try and imbalance you, but you need to maintain peace through it. Doesn't feel like it's like really serious. Okay, that's good. Yep. Got to have trust and faith. Maybe this is sort of like a restructuring of divine timing for a collective energy here. Okay. And maybe you're going to be sensing it. It might trigger. Scorpio, maybe there's some endings. That is the death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Or there's just scorpionic energy happening at this time, okay? Endings. rebirths, that kind of thing, transformations. Maybe others in your external are experiencing it, so you might be experiencing it as well. Oh, it just hit. Your empathic ability is going to be heightened at this time, so you're going to be sensing others' energy at this time. It's not personal to you at all, but just know you're protected from it. Maybe there's something you can learn out of this situation here, okay? Just kind of forgive it. You can kind of evaluate it a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Let's get you some tiles here. And if you see any words that I don't mention, feel free to comment down below. It might help somebody. All right. This is basically a Scrabble game without the board. Freestyle Scrabble. And I have equal amounts of each letter here. All right. Feeling those. I'm going to get 6 spirit. 4. Okay. JR immediately pops up. So Junior. Maybe somebody's got Junior in their name. Or J and R. Could be first, last, middle. Let's see, we've got G. P. O. L. Okay. Is there a runner here with jog? Log? Maybe somebody writes. I'm hearing log, not log as in tree log. Could be a lumberjack energy, but I'm really seeing somebody that's more of a writer. A pro. I see PJ as well. PR, maybe public relations. Maybe there's just going to be a lot of people around, okay? And you're going to be hearing about this stuff. Lop, maybe things are going to be tossed about. Okay. See if you see anything else in that. I'm going to stick these closer to you. Or Pog, interesting. Maybe that's going to identify age, an age group here. What is that, like the early 2000s? Girl, without the I. Okay. All right. There we go. Fun. All right, let's get some life purpose. Maybe there's some more identifiers in here around you. Maybe what to focus on tangibly. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. So maybe something that you're hoping to do or have come to fruition, okay? Maybe it's not being shown right now. Maybe there's external energies kind of getting in the way. And that's being cleared at this time. Just stay grounded, okay? Creative expression. Could be that writing thing. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Creatively. All right. Definitely something's going to happen within the next 3 days. So I don't think you're going to worry too much. Just stay grounded. Spend the next few days going within, meditating and all that fun stuff, okay? Introspection might be needed at this time. Maintaining your balance and your peace. Writing things out if you need to. That could be any form of creative expression, though. However is meditative of practice for you, okay? It seems like there's persistent things around you that will be ending and transforming at this time, okay? Maybe these are things that have been blocks in the journey path, okay? to you seeing results. That's what's been in the darkness. And maybe it's been a little disheartening, maybe. I'm getting a sense of disheartening. Conclusion, 12. Again, that 3. High Priestess of Spirit. 7. One more. There we go. Complicated. Yep, I knew it. You got a lot of stuff going on around you. It's just complicated this time. So let the dust settle first before you decide what to do next. In the meantime, just kind of take a rest so that you don't feel triggered by what's happening around you, okay? Things are going to be concluding. You'll know about it. Your intuition will be popping, okay? Definitely something is manifesting here, okay? It's divinely orchestrated. The 7s indicate that, okay? Definitely good news with the 3s. There's some end of this experience in your life, and you're about to enter a new one with conclusion here. Don't resist it, for endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation. Okay. So that earth element is here too. So there's going to be something new here that's going to build a strong foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone or something or a situation. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Okay, so maybe there's more to know and you might have to tap in for some of it. You might see it in writing because writing came up strong, okay? With that log information. Maybe some kind of log is happening, some sort of record, okay? Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. Let's see. It may unfold with the High Priestess of Spirit here. Consider there is an invisible spirit within all living things. Okay. Know that all things, events, and experiences are woven together like a magical web that can be seen only in the darkest night and not by human eyes. Everything you need to know is part of the divine scheme of things. A meaningful coincidence, a blessed friendship, a lover, and a significant experience are all orchestrated to help you become the powerful being you were meant to become. No matter what is in front of you, something important is brewing. You will know the answer to the what soon enough. And perhaps even the why once you actually know more. Okay. You may step forward knowing that some things are meant to remain a mystery. It may be saved for later, right? There may be some bigger piece of your story, your path, your journey that might be popping off later, and this is just like the beginning stages of it, okay? Or just a little extra additional, okay? I'm not getting the sense here you're getting dessert. You're somewhere in the main course, okay? Interesting, food related, okay. Complicated. Wouldn't it always be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it could be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you want to most find an answer. Right now things are complex and only time will help you put all the puzzle pieces together. So I get the sense you might be getting some puzzle pieces to whatever situations are ending here for you, okay? Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. But don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious web. All right. You might have to be in a state of deep contemplation and reflection and introspection in order to receive some of these puzzle pieces too, okay? All right, let's see. Let's tip or what's happening here. What is surrounding this energy that you need to be part of? Ooh, expectation wanted to come out. So maybe even 3 months. That's page. That's temperance right there. Okay. Let's get 3, Spirit, please and thank you. Interesting. Oh, I'm just seeing karmic energies around you. Person, place, situations thing. I do see situations here with toil and labor. They're working really hard. In the community. Okay, so it's just in the community at large for you. Okay. It might be a little bit of everybody. That could be friends, family, neighbors, friends, co-workers, you name it. All right. I am definitely seeing co-workers here, though, with the toil and labor. I'm not going to lie. 38, 11, 8, 39, 12, and 3. We got 39 twice here. Okay. It's definitely a mix of people and circumstances here for you. There may be somebody here in a situation that's lying, cheating, stealing. I can see stealing here, maybe stealing at work. That could be more specific within the community that's causing complications all the way around, okay? I get the sense that you're going to be, I just heard observe and report. Okay. Somebody in private security? Okay. It could be. It could very well be. Okay. Maybe it's a situation where you just kind of have to observe and take note, whether or not it be a mental note, an emotional note, however it triggers you, okay? Interesting. All right, tell me more. Victory. 4 of Cups energy is here. That is Moon Cancer, so somebody could have a Moon Cancer. High Priestess. Yes, you're definitely going to have to consider everything that's happening around you, okay? Look at all the cups in front of you, as well as ones being shown by the divine, okay? You could be dealing with a mother figure. We do have the Empress here, or an Empress energy. This could be like even a female boss for some of you. We have Taurus, a moon in a water sign. Okay. There could be weird offers that, spark your, intuition at this time. And I say weird because it may just have a very strange energy to it. And it will make you be pensive and kind of wonder about it, be curious about it, but it may not feel right to you, okay? I'm really focused on that omen kind of vibe on the card here. It could be an offer too as well from somebody in this situation that wants to offer some sort of security or nurturing with it, okay? I'm also seeing planting new seeds of ideas. This could also be that new beginning coming forward, okay? Where you're really going to have to consider all the facts before, there you go. There's your conclusion. You're going to have to consider all the facts before proceeding on it, okay? Do your research. Go within. Get your divine guidance. See what your higher self has to say about it. See if it's in alignment with your greater good, okay? All right. Let's clarify this 4 of Cups real quick. 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. This could be about a voyage, a tour, going someplace, literally, about a transition. The Sun energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag. Definitely something that's happy, happy. Ooh, interesting. Perhaps something that's actually going to create peace at home as well. This could be a move. I do see move here. Definitely a celebration. A marriage could be here as well. A partnership, a connection, a group. We do have cohabitate here and definitely a lot of peace, okay? And that may put you up in your head because it's probably a big move, okay? I'm not seeing like, moving into the house next door or in the same city even. This could be like going to a whole other state or country or something like that, okay? Although the world didn't come out, I wouldn't say country. I would say maybe state, right? Or region, county, that kind of thing. It's a big enough move that it'll be something you don't want to go back and forth on, just taking one carload's worth of stuff to do, right? Something where you're going to need a big truck to carry everything, okay? Maybe a huge family is involved or a community here, a group. I wonder if this is, tell me more. Is this for work? Because it could be work. Maybe there's being some issues with work because of a false person causing issues. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Inventory. Reflecting on what you have. This could also indicate maybe preparing for a move where you might need to clean house a bit. Queen of Wands. Give back. I'm seeing that gracious energy here. That could be like donating for charity. King of Pentacles. We also have Gemini. Since I said Gemini, that's interesting. Pisces, Aries, and Leo, Virgo here as well. Okay. Somebody could have a Mercury, Libra. A Venus, Aries. A Saturn, what is that? Taurus. Yeah, this could definitely be some sort of charitable giving to a situation. I wonder if this is a new employment situation with the King of Pentacles here. Okay. It may uproot and have a whole entire group of people moving. Okay. I wonder if you might be in a position to give to this situation. I don't get the feeling that you're directly involved in this group move. But you may be in a position to assist somehow, okay? Like help with the donation process of things, or the organizing process, or the packing up process, or helping with any aspect of itinerary, okay? In the meantime, you might need to reserve your energy for it, okay? All right. Let's get you some guidance from Beyond Lemuria. There's a lot of moving parts here, so it could be any aspect that might trigger you or bring up something that needs to be healed or remind you how far you've come. This could also just be a test of your energy as well. But just know that there's more bits and pieces working in the background here. This feels very for the greater good, for sure, okay? You want it? Okay. Harmonic Flight, 29 and 11. Nice. All right. Definitely balancing out energy for a group and people and situation relationships here, okay? Let's see. Seeing the divine in the eyes of another, relationships with deep bonds, karmic connections, which just teach you stuff, right? clearing illusory projections, life-changing connection, transmuting dissonance, removing heart armor, being seen, and teamwork. What you see in the eyes of another is a reflection of yourself. And that may be something that you're noticing as well, being in hermit mode, okay? This card may be encouraging you to look at the bigger picture of a close relationship. A perceived challenge may be an illusion or projection. This card may relate to family, teamwork, community, and ways you can harmonize dissonance for deeper growth. The bonds you share give you the power to transmute your fears. Put time and awareness into resolving karmic connections, or they will continue to play out. There may also be a life-changing connection on the horizon. This powerful image represents the divine we see when we look deeply into the eyes of another, or our armor drops. When we meet another being, present in the moment with no stories, judgments, or insecurities. When we see the person standing before us as the gods and goddesses they are, it is a reminder that we are what we perceive in others. But also, when we drop into the mindless space of pure essence, we might see the world seeing us, seeing them, seeing the infinite eternal, allowing all that is. Ooh, this could be about a twin flame situation since she's mentioning it. Okay. Many people are seeking their twin flame as life-changing, world-rocking, and unfathomably beautiful. Finding this soul can be, it is quite possibly one of the most intensely confronting, trigger-provoking, and sometimes painful connections we can have. Yes, absolutely. Especially since you learn a lot about it. And it's not always romantic. Sometimes it's all the other relationships too in your contract with this person. I don't even really like the word contract, but I get it. It's multi-lifetime. You've done different things in these relationships. It's all about being a blueprint light worker. So you might actually be in a position here to learn a little bit about blueprint light work, okay? Or at least practice some kind of blueprint light work at this time. Those who are most dear to us can bring us to our greatest growth. That is why spending extended periods with our family can be challenging. When we can see and be seen, disarmored and trusting, we can come to deeper love. However, this deepening process can trigger the release of outdated and unhealthy patterns. And keep in mind, it's not just from this lifetime. It could be from past life, okay? And maybe if this is a twin flame situation, this is something that's reflecting back like old past life traumas and patterns that need to be broken, okay? Or curses that need to be broken, or wounds that need to be healed, or traumas that need to be transcended, okay? Thus, shadows may be brought to the surface to heal. When we feel safe in the arms of our beloved, our defenses yield, so we fall further into our hearts. However, fear-based reflections or projections can surface in this place of deep vulnerability. Subconscious behaviors, including childhood patterning, yes, okay, I'm saying that right, can also present themselves. It could seem as if our partner is provoking difficulties, bringing things up, and making it feel like our whole world is about to fall apart. At this point, we may want to retreat, but if we can be truly present, our fears can fall away, thus needing you get you out into nature, right? Instead of being locked away in your bed or something, getting out into the earth element is going to be very helpful for this, okay? At this point, we may want to retreat, but if we can be present, our fears can fall away, and this becomes an expansive experience. When we have a profound twin flame connection that feels beyond worlds and lifetimes, we bond with the other person so strongly that we choose to face the fire when we would usually walk away. Our passion drives us to seek resolution, to heal ourselves, to overcome barriers, no matter how confronting it may seem, because our partnership is worth it. And when we can rise together. Somehow, incredibly, the universe seemingly aligns the places the twin flames need healing. Their triggers may be synchronized so that when they feel uncentered, or there is codependence or imbalance, it could be a very volatile space. Thus the whole runner-chaser thing, right? And that's why a lot of people will feel it's really toxic, but what they're seeing is what's external. They're not really understanding that reflection aspect, okay? That it's something within them that needs to be healed, okay? If they find safety and love and they are willing to be seen and see, their triggers can blossom into deep transformative healing for them both. Again, with that lotus energy. Okay. This healing can forge the foundations for long-term companionship. Alternatively, this completion could mark an ending. As the intense potency of a connection neutralizes, the relationship may transform into a different kind of unconditional love. Harmonic flight shows us that when we harmonize our energies with that of another, in any form of relationship, we can soar to the sky. We can guide each other higher and higher by encouraging all that has been weighing us down to drop away. Okay, so maybe this is a time to really reflect on that. Like, is everything dropping away? Do you still have a little left to do? What's going on in this situation? How is this person or situation actually triggering me at this time? Is there anything else? I do get a sense that you're going to be sitting there kind of in your own space, okay? Being rooted, grounded, being patient, having those solid foundations for yourself, being in nature, trying to remain stable here. And it does seem like there's external energies here assisting with this situation moving forward. We do have the Four of Wands here, so this could definitely be a twin flame thing. I don't like saying that unless I see a few other cards, but maybe this is how you, this is your own self-reflection based on what has happened with another, okay? I also see a sense of taking inventory here. This could be a spiritual relocation as well, especially with, you know, 3 of these major arcanas that are sitting here. Really getting into, you know, the energy of being self-loving and passionate again. Reestablishing yourself, okay? All right, Moksha of Kali, let's read more. Finish out this read, Spirit. 39, not 29. Moksha is a Sanskrit term for meaning freedom, in the sense of complete self-actualization and spiritual liberation. It refers to the attainment of enlightenment and is considered the final release from involuntary suffering. The distinction between voluntary and involuntary is made because at a high level, certain divine beings will take on the experience of suffering to assist those who are yet to experience moksha. They help to carry the load and move others forward. Our love for another, our compassion for their pain, may make us wish we could take on their suffering, so they no longer need to struggle. This is counter to the divine perspective of higher beings. They enter into the realm of suffering to assist all. The divine understands the purpose of suffering, that it can lead us towards wisdom, strength, and ultimately empowerment. There is an art to elevating suffering without depriving the soul of the growth it can bring. There are loving divine beings of great wisdom willing to help those trapped in suffering times. And I see that here with the spiritual warfare card. Okay, it's already happening. Okay, we can call for assistance whenever we find our pain difficult to bear, including the anguish we feel when faced with struggles of others. These divine beings have sufficient wisdom and higher understanding to help in ways that create benefit for all. Ooh, okay, I see what's really happening here. There's a bunch of people around you having a dark night of the soul. Okay, many mystics report dark nights of the soul. That's ego death right there, okay? And it's happening around you, okay? So you would already be familiar with this process. A struggle with negativity, suffering, and pain of various kinds that last for a long time. They are not failing on their spiritual path. They are at an advanced level. It's sort of a make or break situation, right? They are willing to engage with their struggles because of their great love for the truth, the light, for the divine, in whatever form resonates for their hearts. Nothing can make them turn away from that great love. Higher love is the power that fuels moksha. It fuels the release from suffering. It is the spiritual juice to keep doing the inner work, to seek the path through and refuse to give up, even if we're still figuring out what our persistence is going to look like today. The Moksha of Kali teaches us that our suffering is no source for shame, but rather a badge of spiritual honor, acknowledging that we are deep on the soul's healing pathway. However, that doesn't mean that the more we suffer, the more spiritual we become, and the more spiritual we become, the more we have to suffer. It means our capacity to process our suffering increases. And in that increase, we experience more sunshine through the clouds, moments of peace. And I do see that here, okay? Liberation and higher understanding. Rather than a way of life, periods of suffering become like toxins our body, mind, and soul need to process and release. Perhaps akin to digesting a meal, but on a multi-level scale. This oracle brings the message of relief and realization. There is much you will accomplish through your own efforts, and much more that can be accomplished if you include regular prayers for assistance from the divine as part of your lifestyle. So definitely get into a practice of whatever this prayer style for you is, okay? Whatever your hermit mode looks like to you, okay? Involve as much nature as possible. If you can't be out in nature, bring in elements of earth into your home, okay? And it doesn't have to be plants always. It can be crystals. Those are of the earth too, okay? It could even bring, elements like water, okay? Or soil even, if you wanted to, or a plant or something like that. I have a little bit of everything here myself. Even that Himalayan salt lamp, maybe meditate to that, Bring in earth if you can't go to earth, okay? If you have been working hard on an issue and wondering if it'll ever give way to an improved set of circumstances, this oracle indicates that yes, a time of freedom from this difficulty is on the way, okay? Just things are complicated at this time, okay? So keep going, all right? But there you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. I have no idea how to title this. I'll figure it out in a second. So stay tuned. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.